Right, this is day 5 of my time with the HTC Hero. I'm actually recording this on the same day as the last video, but tomorrow I'm going down to London to see Madonna. So it's the wife. The wife wants to go, of course. Anyway, so this is the Hero that we've seen before. I'm just going to quickly show you again the scenes that we saw earlier, because I think a couple of my videos were slightly blurry, should I say. So let's just, here we go with the settings, and you can go into pretty much every setting this phone has got here, and the ringtones. This is probably one thing that everybody buying a phone will go into first, is the phone ringtone. We've got the innovation sound, which everybody's familiar with that if you bought a HTC phone. You've got jack. There are lots of ringtones on here. I like that one. Let's have that one. Media volume, you can turn that up and down. And what else have we got here? Let's go back to home. Somebody asked me about the media player, but somebody else has asked me about the battery and whether it's removable, which is a fair question because the iPhone, it isn't. So I've got to turn it round on the back here. Again, I'm using the white handset, which is the unlocked version. Various networks will get their own colour handset. The back pops off like so. You can see here, by the way, the camera hole here has not got a bit of plastic in front of it, which I think I mentioned on an earlier video. There's the audio port there, which is nicely angled into the handset. And here's the HTC Innovation battery. So we'll just take the battery out, just pop it from the top there. Underneath is my orange SIM card. Again, this is an unlocked handset, so you can put any SIM card in that you want. This is from deviceware.com, by the way. So there's my SIM card, and that's where the battery lives, and this micro SD goes in here. So I'll just pop that back on. I'll just show you it booting up again, in case you missed it on an earlier video. By the way, that battery is a 1350 milliamp hour battery, I believe it is, or MAH, whatever it stands for, I've forgotten. So it does appear to last quite some time. As I said before, I have been using this as my main handset, you know, making calls, browsing the internet on Wi-Fi, using a little bit of GPS, and it's not been charged now for nearly 40 hours, and it's still going fairly strong. So, as somebody said, is the screen totally scratch proof? Well, I'm not going to test that, unfortunately. They have said that it's slightly more resistant to fingerprints. You can see there in the reflection that you do get some fingerprints on it. You will still find that you're giving it a wipe a little bit. Oh, there's the little Android popping up around the Hero logo there, and the HTC logo. This trackball, by the way, I found out that it flashes a variety of colours. It goes white if you've missed a call and pulses. I think if you get a text message, it goes a sort of a blue colour. It's pulses to signify that you need to basically have a look at the phone for something that may need looking at, say a missed call or a text message. I'm just going to cover this up because I think it's showing. Okay, it's not quite read the SIM card yet, but I'll unlock it here by dragging that down. There you go, it's read the SIM card now, and it's loading the HTC Sense GUI for the first time. Yeah, so somebody asked me about the media player and how good it was. Somebody on the comments here has said, one last thing I'd love to see is the new music player, specifically how it responds, how it behaves when the player isn't in focus, screen off, locked or asleep. Okay, I honestly don't know. So I'm going to just show you and just play around with it as if you were playing around with it for the first time, really. So let's go. I don't know what the hell I've done here. I've done something. I've moved Mr. Duck to the wrong screen. Again, this is me just moving apps to different screens here, and I put Mr. Duck in the wrong place. Let's put him back. And you can, by the way, you can move screens with the trackball there. Oh, and to dial numbers, let me just test this out off the screen because it's going to show my previous numbers and I can't show you that bit. But you can basically dial numbers fairly easily. Let's just minimize that. You just punch in a number like this and it just dials it like that. And also, if you've got a missed call, I'll just come off that. If you've got a missed call from somebody, you can hold down on their number to send a text message or interact with them some other way, or just tap it once to dial them. So let's show you the media player. I'll put this weather applet on there just now. Now it's not on here at the minute, let's just make some space for it. I'm just going to move this weather applet down there. I'm going to put this YouTube applet up here a bit. If I just do that without my thumb being in the way, there you go. I'm going to press and hold, and I'm going to say HTC widget. I'm going to say music, that one there. Let's choose music. Now there's various different types of widget style, 2 on this one to be precise, a small one and a big one. So let's have the big one. Oh, it says the screen is full. Please remove an item to add another. Let's have the small one then. Select that. Again, it says it's full, so let's we need to have a bit more space, don't we? Let's have a bit more space. Let's remove something. Let's remove this picture because I've had enough of that now. And let's put the YouTube down there, and then I'll press add HTC widget, and we'll go music, and we'll have the big one. No, it still says it's full. Let's have a small one. There we go. So we've got enough space now. Now I think I showed you on a previous video me playing a little audio clip. I'm just going to turn the volume down a little bit. Let's just flick through to get an actual MP3. That's an alarm, we don't want that. That's going to be a bit boring. I can just use the trackball again to flick around, flick between each one. Turn the media volume down. Again, I'll have to admit I've never used this, so let's just press that, see what happens. Okay, so we get artists show up, that's good. So let's find some good artists. There's Madonna. I'm going to go and see Madonna tomorrow. Let's play the Hard Candy tune, album. You can see how much of a fan I am. And let's play 4 minutes, shall we? Okay, so now the person that left the comment, J-Bomb, I think it was, said, how does it behave when the screen is off or it's locked or asleep? So let's go back to home. It's still playing. If I go back to that particular scene, as they call it, we can see that it's playing Justin Timberlake and Madonna. And it's 23 degrees, by the way, outside, very nice. Now, I've got to lock the screen. Let's just turn the screen off. And there you go, it's still playing. It's playing out the little speaker here. Obviously you can put your own headphones in here and bop along. So wake it back up again. We've got the home screen now showing that it's locked, but we've got a scrolling information bar here telling us what's playing and a nice music symbol. So just in case you forgot what you're listening to, you just whack on button and it's like, oh right, okay, and you can still press a couple of functions there. If you just have a look at that, let's just do that again. Turn off, turn on. We can go right. Oh no, we can't actually do that. Screen is locked, and I can just go on to the next tune. Now that's a music viewer. Let's just press this, see what this does. So that flicks between the actual list of tunes. Let's just see if I can select loads more. I know it's just let's hold one down, see what that does. That gives you, I suppose, a bit more info about the tune. And there we go, so it's sorted it out into artists incredibly quickly. I didn't have to wait for anything to happen. I can scroll between albums, I can scroll between playlists that I can create, songs. Again, this is very quick. Genres, composers, and purchased songs. So let's go back to my albums. And let's go to my Ministry of Sound anthems. There we go, I've got Ministry of Sound now. So that's a little bit about the music player. And let's see if I can just switch the scene. By the way, I'll just show you a couple of scenes while this is playing. Let's just see if we can turn it down a bit. You see on the left hand side here I'm using the media volume button. We've got lots of extra features in here. So settings. Got Quick Office, by the way, I'll show you that on another video. Let's go to Personalise, and then I'll go to Home Wallpaper. Now I'm going to say choose from albums. Select an album. Now I want to change that backdrop. As you noticed before, it was it's sort of a swooshy purple type thing that we had on the background before. So let's choose my camera shots. I have to just give it a few seconds just to load up, by the way, because again I've got quite a lot. Let's say I like my picture of my pet pooch there, and I can, let's just do that again because I can make him bigger. Save that. Saving the picture, setting as wallpaper. The picture has been set as your wallpaper. It does give you lots of very helpful prompts. So there's my picture of my dog in the background there. Again, you can move this out of the way and have a smaller clock so that it doesn't obscure the picture that you want. So on most other GUIs, of course, you'll have a big clock in the front, or loads of different icons in the front of the picture that you want. So that's quite good. So let's go back into settings, personalise, scenes. Now at the moment I'm on, you can save your scenes. I showed you that the other day. I'm going to press play. I don't know what that is, but I want to choose the play scene, whatever that is, and then press save. And I'll call it custom 2. I can give it any name I want and call it my scene, and we'll go back home. This is all going to change. So the backdrop's changed, and we've now got the larger version of the music player on that page. We've got the Google bookmarks, the bookmarks full stop. We've got a blank page ready for us to fill up. We can swish around like that, or we can use this, by the way. And we've got Twitter, we've got an album full of my pictures, so I can just press that. I can set an album, and I can have all my favourite photos on there so that I can see them all the time. So I'm going to choose my camera shots again. I know you've seen this about 100 times now. And look, there's my camera shots. And I can just flick through them and go, oh look, there's the photos I took just recently of my son at the restaurant and my nephew, and you can just quickly scroll through that, and all while I'm doing this we've got the music player playing in the background on this tab here, and we can pause it or use the scroll down here to navigate. So that is day 5 of our week with the HTC Hero.